Two graves in Muskogee mistakenly exhumed. Investigators trying to solve a cold case ended up with more questions. It's a story that 2 News first brought you last night at 10. 2 News anchor Stephen Romo spent today in Muskogee trying to track down some answers.
I'm right outside the Green Hill Cemetery in Muskogee. Now, this is a place that's supposed to be peaceful and respected. That's why we're doing the report from outside. It's also why people are so uncomfortable with the idea that the wrong graves were disturbed during an investigation. The mystery starts more than 30 years ago. Remains found in Muskogee in 1983 thought to be buried here at the Green Hill Cemetery. There was a missing persons case from Tulsa in 1981. Investigators hoped to link them and solve 2 cold cases, but that's not what happened. They dug up one unmarked grave and realized something was wrong.
When we did that and looking at the remains, it was obviously not the remains that we found in 1983.
Muskogee District Attorney Orville Loge says it was clear from forensic evidence those were not the remains they were looking for. So they tried again, one space to the south, that time finding an empty grave.
It appears to be a record-keeping mistake from the cemetery. We're contacting or trying to locate the employees of the cemetery at that time.
Loge says they still believe the remains from the cold case are somewhere in the general area of where they dug this week, but without more information, they don't plan to exhume more graves.
Anytime you're in a cemetery and attempting to exhume remains, you have to be very respectful.
And trying to get to the bottom of this, many questions remain. The mystery dates back to the 1980s, so officials say they don't have a timeline for when this will be wrapped up. In Muskogee, Stephen Romo, 2 News works for you.